guys, I'm Aveline and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are decorating an apartment. Now I say this every single video I feel like, but we are doing something that's a bit different today. I swear it is a little bit different because this apartment is actually for two families. I've never done that before, so it is different. And I kind of imagined either you could play this with two different families in one household, or you could live in one of the apartments and then use the roommate system to live in or to have a family move into the other apartment, or just a household or whatever. So it should work. I haven't been able to play test it, like that part of the build at least, but it should work. So yeah, that is what we're doing today. And both of the apartments are for one set of parents and then also a teen. I kind of imagine the two teens to be really good friends because they're both into music. So one of them has a keyboard and a guitar as well in their bedroom, and the other one has a microphone. So I kind of feel like they jam together, they like to play music together, maybe they write music together or something like that. I think that could be kind of cute. And I also tried to go for two different styles for the two apartments. So the one that we start out with is this one, which is the one to the right, I think. And we're going for kind of like a modern, slightly rustic, maybe it's not really modern, let's say rustic country boho feels, and it's very light with a little bit of gray and also blue in there. And then the other apartment is more mid-century modern / contemporary with a lot of black and white, and that is actually about it. No other colors than just black and white that aren't really colors, but hey, technicalities. So yeah, I had a lot of fun doing this apartment, or these apartments, I don't really know. It was a lot of fun just trying to split it up so I could fit two different households in here, but make it look realistic as well, and just have it make sense and stuff with the floor plan. So yeah, it was a lot of fun and I hope you guys like it. I actually really love to do these sorts of opposite styles, like opposite twins, or I've done opposite triplets as well, or opposite best friends. I've done opposites attract, if you guys know what that tag is. It started with Create a Sim, so you basically have a couple that are completely opposite of each other. So one might be a major nerd and the other one might be into whatever the opposite of nerdism is. So I love to do apartments or tiny houses that are inspired by households like that, because I love exploring styles. And it gives me the opportunity to explore two completely different styles when you make households like that, or you make builds for households like that. So it was a lot of fun to do the same with this one. I got to go through a more rustic, bohemian sort of interior and then follow it up with something a little bit darker and modern and contemporary, which I feel like is quite an opposite to rustic and boho, because rustic boho is very, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's not perfect and it's more organic, I suppose. It's just not perfect and there's a lot of imperfect patterns and stuff like that. I don't really know how to explain it. It's a lot cozier, even though I feel like mid-century modern interior is also cozy. I'm from Denmark, so mid-century modern interior is very Scandinavian, and of course I find Scandinavian interior cozy because it's like the essence of Denmark anyways. But still, I do see the two interiors here to be quite the opposite of each other, especially considering one is very light as well and then the other one is a lot darker. Even though because of the flooring I chose in the other apartment, I had to make sure that the furniture wasn't too dark, otherwise it would just kind of blend in with each other a little bit. So I did use a lot of white furniture in the other apartment, but with black frames as well, or if I used a white desk, I'd use a black desk chair, for example. So a lot of contrasting tones, colors, whatever in the other apartment. I hope you guys like it though. Like, I had a lot of fun with this. So I completely forgot to talk about, like, to explain what I feel mid-century modern and also contemporary is like compared to rustic bohemian. So for me, mid-century modern and contemporary is a lot more structured, structured and perfect, whereas rustic bohemian is a little bit random and imperfect, but perfect in its own way. I don't know how else to explain it. There's also no such thing as perfection. I'm just gonna say that, which kind of, it pains me to say that. Does that even, it hurts to say that because I am a perfectionist, but I still don't believe in perfection. There is no such thing as perfection because we all have different opinions of what perfect is. So in reality, there is no such thing as perfect. Thank you, or you're welcome for the philosophical thoughts here today. Anyways, it's Friday evening. I've had a lot of candy. I'm probably on a sugar rush or something, sugar high. So I'm saying a lot of weird things today, and that's just, it is what it is. Also, I could hear my neighbors on the toilet or in the bathroom, and I'm pretty sure they heard just everything I said just now, so that's great. Anyways, I think they already know I'm a weirdo. It's all fine. But yeah, that is what we're doing today. So I did want to talk about, just in case some of you guys are not on Twitter or you're not staying updated on the Sims own website or whoever else may have posted about this, because I think a lot of people probably did. But a couple of days ago, earlier this week, either Monday or Tuesday, the Sims team put up a blog post on their website saying that within the next 6 months, we're going to get first an EP, so an expansion pack, followed by the community voted stuff pack as well, and then followed by a game pack. So this might be news to some of you. It's not really news to me. I wasn't surprised by this. The only thing I'm surprised about when it comes to this blog post is that we're not getting anything before the expansion pack, because if they follow the normal timeline, and I'm guessing they will because they said 6 months instead of 4, for example, the expansion pack will be coming out in June, and then followed by the stuff pack, which will be coming out in either August or early September, around that time at least. And then because it's from April to October, the game pack could be coming out in September or start of October, which would make sense because the next EP after that is supposed to come out in November before Christmas time. So I'm a little bit surprised about that. I would have wanted either a stuff pack or a game pack before the expansion pack comes out in June, because otherwise we're gonna go for 5 months without any new content. Plus, they haven't hinted at any new free update or anything. I'm sorry if you heard my wrist crack just now. I move my hands a lot when I do voiceovers. I don't know, you guys don't need to know that, but I'm sorry if you heard a crack. So anyways, I'm a little bit surprised about that because that's a very long time to go without any new content, and especially if they're not doing a patch either of some sort, an update as you call it. So yeah, that kind of surprised me, but I'm not surprised about the EP stuff pack and then game pack because that's the exact same thing they did last year, because we got Island Living in June, followed by Myshuno stuff pack in August, and then in September we got Real of Magic. So it's kind of just the same time frame, the same pack release time frame. You guys get what I mean? But yeah, I would have wanted a smaller pack of some sort before June at least, but I guess not. But yeah, so in case any of you are not on Twitter and you're not staying updated on the Sims website, now you know. It is confirmed that we're getting at least 3 packs within the next 6 months, but it's not gonna, we're not getting it right now. We're gonna have to wait until June. They're not saying that in the post, but they usually release a pack in June because it's right before summer vacation, so that makes sense. And no, if you were wondering, I don't think they're gonna push the release so it's earlier, so they'll have it released in, let's say, May or something, in a month or a month and a half. I don't think they're gonna do that because EA does not work that way. If they have something set, they're gonna, if they have a date for it, they're gonna stick to it unless they have to postpone it. So, because it's not gonna be done before that. And yeah, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit before we get new content, but it is all good. We're stuck inside anyways, so we're just gonna keep on playing Sims and build away and all that stuff. Good times. So I did play Just Dance. I think I talked about this in the last video I did, but I bought Just Dance because I've not been to the gym for over a month now because the gym is closed. I don't think it's gonna open until maybe June if I'm lucky, or I shouldn't say we, if we're lucky, the people that go to the gym. So yeah, I decided to buy Just Dance, so at least I could do some sort of, because I'm really bad at motivating myself when it comes to doing exercises at home. Exercises, did I say that weird? Anyways, but I do have a yoga mat. I suck at, motivating myself to do it. So I decided if there's anything that can motivate me to move myself, no, to exercise at home, it would be a computer game or a video game. So I decided to buy Just Dance. It is so much fun. Like, I have 4 hours on it by now, which I know is not a lot, but I also just got it I played it for the first time yesterday. And it's just so much fun. So yeah, I played it yesterday, I played it today. I'm also planning on playing it for a couple of hours on Sunday before we're having pizza. And it's just a lot of fun. Like, I can definitely recommend. I'm just saying, if you love music, if you like to dance just a little bit, also if you're really bad at it, because I'm really bad at dancing too. I'm a giant with very long arms and legs. Like, I can't control them. It's fine, but I'm still dancing. It's okay. It's cool. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun. I could definitely recommend. Especially right now when we're supposed to be at home. It's just a little bit of joy in your day-to-day, I suppose. So, and it's also making it a little bit easier to exercise at home, not gonna lie. So yeah, I recommend. So I think we're almost about done with the first one of the two apartments, and yeah, they actually have 2 bathrooms. I just had some extra space. I didn't want to turn it into just closet space because I felt like that would just be a waste of tiles. So I decided to give them an extra bathroom. So they have both a bigger one, and then this one is right next to the parents' bedroom. So it's not an an ensuite. It's just right next to their bedroom. Actually, this is the smaller one of the bathrooms. I didn't know that I included that in the video, but the other one, the bigger one, is where I decided to put the laundry machines as well. So both of the apartments have laundry machines, actually, and I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, does it mess with your games if your households or houses have more than one pair of laundry machines? I don't really know. I don't think I've actually probably played the game ever since Laundry Day came out. Like, of course, building in The Sims is also considered playing the game, but you guys know what I mean when I say playing the game, like gameplay. I haven't done that since Laundry Day came out, so I don't really know how it works if you have 2 sets of laundry machines, but I suppose it should work just fine, right? I think. Also, I want to say, I've been so clumsy with recording lately, so I'll be sitting here for, let's say, 30 to 45 minutes, and I'll be recording, and then I'll look down, and I'm not actually recording. It happened, I think it happened with the last build, and then it happened with this one as well. So it's just, I did all of this, right? And also parts of the living room before it hit me that I wasn't actually recording. It's so annoying. I need like a warning sound or something if I, like, when I start and stop recording or something. I don't really know, but it's super annoying. So if you're wondering why I'm rushing through this a little bit, it's because I already knew where everything was gonna be. Like, I already had it all placed down, and then I had to delete it again because I had to redo it on cam while recording. So yeah, if it looks like I'm rushing through it a little bit, that would be why. It's just all the all the choices, sometimes I'll place down, like here, for example, I place down a couch, and then I swap it out, and then I swap it out again. That's already gone because I already knew exactly what counters that I was going to use, and the dining table that I put there too, the dining chairs as well, all the clutter. It's just kind of, that process is gone when you do it like that. It's super annoying. I need to just stop recording without actually recording. That made sense, but it's getting on my nerves because I've been doing it so many times this week. I say so many times as if I've been recording a lot, but I've only had 2 videos up so far. Yeah. That plan, like 5 videos this week, did not go through with that, but it's also because I've had surprise visits, and they kind of get in the way of my work plans, and I need to know when people come by my apartment so that I can plan it. And I've also been playing Animal Crossing because I still love the game and I'm still addicted. It's so much fun, and I actually got access to paths now as well, which means that I have so much to do on my island because now I can finally make paths. And that's taken up a lot of time. Placing down paths takes so much time in that game, I swear. But yeah, it's still a lot of fun. Definitely recommend it. So I think I might go on later today and open my gates. So I'll have surprise visitors if any of you are looking. But I don't really know. We will see. It depends on how long or how far I'll get with the build for tomorrow. I do have a plan for what I want to do for tomorrow. I hope I can execute it, but we'll see, because we will see. You never know. I was about to say I might burn down the house or something, but imagine if I actually said, well, technically I said it now, but imagine if I said that and then it happened. That would suck. So I'm not gonna, I kind of went there, but I didn't really, so it doesn't count. But yeah, you never know. You never know. So I'm not going to promise a video update or a video release tomorrow, but I'm going to do my best, as I always do. See, I actually said house, but I live in an apartment, so I can't burn down the house because I could still just go home to my apartment. See what I did there? We're all safe. Although it might mean the Sims house that I'm building, I might burn that down. That would suck big time, even though as long as you save, you're safe. Deep thoughts. Anyways, see, this is what I mean. I can't eat candy before doing voiceovers. Otherwise, I just start talking weird things. It might also be because of self-isolation or whatever. I have not seen my friends for a whole month, more than a month, and I'm going crazy, but it's all good. Everything is fine. So I think we're just missing the rest of this bedroom. We're missing the other teen's bedroom and then also the bathroom in this apartment as the very last thing. I like the layout of this apartment. I do feel like the kitchen is a little bit big, but that's also why I placed an island in the middle of it, along with a dining table that I figured they could use for like a breakfast dining table or something. You don't necessarily want to sit, or at least if you have a house or an apartment that's big enough for it, you don't necessarily want to sit in your dining room to have breakfast. I don't remember the last time I sat down at a dining table and had breakfast. Unless I went out to eat brunch or something. I don't remember. Honestly, even when I went to school, when I lived at home, I don't remember sitting down at a dining table and having breakfast. So what do people do? Do you also not just put on makeup while you're eating breakfast? Is that just, maybe that's just what I used to do. Now I just sit at my computer and I watch late night shows while I'm eating breakfast. That's my routine. Don't eat breakfast at your computer. You're going to end up sitting at your computer for way too long during the day. So I can't recommend that. I've been recommending a lot of things throughout this video, I think, throughout this voiceover, but eating breakfast at your computer or at your desk is not one of them. Unless you live in a very small room and it's the only table you have, then it's fine. Like, you should definitely sit at a table and have breakfast. So, but yeah, this is the teen's bedroom, the other teen's bedroom. As you've probably seen by now, you saw the color scheme throughout this whole apartment has been very black and white with a little bit of gray here and there as well, except from the flooring. I did keep the flooring slightly brown and also beige in the bathroom and also in the kitchen area, just because it was getting a little bit too monochrome, even for me. Like, I'm all into the black, white, gray. I love that, but it was just, there was nothing. It looked like you'd taken a picture, right? And you turn the saturation, yeah, completely down. It was just like, it looked like that, and I don't like that. It's just a little bit too much. In the game, at least. I like how that looks in real life, but not in The Sims. So I kept the flooring dark brown, and it's not a very saturated brown though. It's kind of muted, and also the beige as well is not very saturated. Even with my reshade on as well, it's not saturated, so it kind of works, yeah. But anyways, I think that is about it for today. So if you guys like this apartment, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye! Each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. You got your high heels on, and I'm wearing my worn-out jeans. What could go wrong? Sipping on beer, sing along to our favorite songs. All I want is you.
know what to do, 'cause my heart starts racing when I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. A never-ending sunshine. You know I want you close. Maybe hold your hand a little while. Somehow I know you're gonna be the girl that I'll end up calling my own.